This is Mike, NoStressMike.com. Right here. Other than the speed bumps, I was just thinking, I'm on my way back. I've already been to Mexico and I'm on my way back. And you see this road, well, it's getting better now than what it was back behind me. But the roads are like it was in the 50s in the United States. Well, like I say, other than the speed bumps. The main highways were like this in the 50s. And like Route 66, you know, that type of stuff. This is what it used to be like. And the reason I even thought about all this is I've been coming down here for, well, 30, 40 years, I guess. And they are improving. When I first came down here, I thought it was so much behind times. I thought it was more like the 20s or the 30s. You know, I thought that's what everything was down here. And now it's, I say, 2015, and it seems like, you know, now I say you see the buildings on the side like that, and well, it's bamboo, but without bamboo, but they had old, well, they weren't old at the time, they were nice wooden buildings, and next to the highways, and the highways went through the cities, went through the towns. Now they all bypass all these little towns. But this is the way it used to be. I remember when I was a kid in the 50s, traveling was really difficult. And they even here, like the other day, I went from where I live to Guatemala City, 106 miles, and it took almost 4 hours. And right now, we're doing 80, I think it's 89 miles from where I live to the border, and it takes it's about three and a half hours. So you don't get that far. Like I said, we're going through the small towns. You have to stop for speed bumps. Now we've got right now this is a tropical storm. We have a hurricane coming in. They said Tuesday they expect a hurricane to come in, and when the hurricanes come in, then that's when everything really, I mean, it changes. You see a lot of debris on the road and stuff like that. Now, like I say, this is kind of like it was when you just look around like the 50s and 60s. It's funny, the law enforcement, and I say they are under martial law here. So law enforcement, martial law, you have military and police work together, and they run operations in the communities, and they do all kinds of weird stuff. What they do in the way of law enforcement, see the horse? What they do in the way of law enforcement is what I expect. Probably, I wish I could say when, but I really don't know. And like I say, the government keeps pushing, and it's just a matter of time when something's going to happen. But I wouldn't be surprised next year, 2016, we're going to have some type of martial law. And it'll be strange. Like I say, they can lock down Guatemala really easy. The military, police and military can. So they have no problem. And they do it every once in a while. Matter of fact, last week, I told you I went to Guatemala City. I think it was on Thursday. Oh, no, it was, yeah, today's Saturday. So it was just this last Thursday I went. Yesterday, they shut down the roads. So now it wasn't the military, but some people shut down the roads. So it's not that hard to take total control over the roads. Let's see. Right now we're on the coastal road, and I say I can remember. Matter of fact, I can remember when I first got married in the early 70s, and there were roads. The main highway was like this, going in Kansas and Oklahoma. So this isn't, it's not too far away. So it is kind of neat. But I was just kind of reminiscing, I guess you'd say. And I say you notice you don't see chain restaurants and stuff like that out here. And that same way it was back in the 50s. You didn't have chain restaurants all over the place like you do now. There's a little river. But let's see, I'm doing 40 miles an hour, but now I'm down to how slow do I go here? 0. Okay. And but anyway, I wanted to show you what it was like in the 50s. The roads are like this. I don't remember this much traffic in the 50s. When you get on the highways and stuff like this, there wasn't that many cars as you see on what we're doing today. But anyway, and I do have my seatbelt on. I say this riding in the rain, driving in the rain is a little dangerous down here. I say the scary part is these potholes are filled with water. The river's up, going up, so they're getting rain up there. And this guy just passed us. I passed him. I'm going to have to pass him again. I was making a video, so I'm driving more cautious. See, they're cooking out there on the side of the road. I don't eat off the side of the road. Now I do on some occasions. Okay, did you see the guy loses a bundle dropped off the back of his truck? That's what I was hollering at. So, but anyway, that's what's going on, and old junk trucks and stuff like that. I don't remember when I was a kid there was a lot of old vehicles, but they weren't really junk like they are when you see them here. There's a lot of junk stuff. It's funny, you see new stuff like that, and then you see old junk stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you what it was like in the 50s, so you have some idea. And I say traveling in the 50s was the same thing. You didn't travel very many miles per day on a trip. So, but anyway, let me put this down, and I'm gonna have to pass this Corolla here. Okay, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com, remembering the 50s in the U.S. Route 66.